Last night, a highly anticipated matchup between the Lakers and the Bucks turned out to be anything but the spectacle fans had hoped for, as a number of star players were absent. While Giannis Antetokounmpo took to the court for the Bucks, the Lakers were missing key figures such as LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and Damian Lillard, significantly altering the dynamics of the game. Despite these absences, the Bucks dominated the contest with a commanding 20-point lead in the second quarter. Even as the game remained within the first half, Giannis was making his presence known, soaring for a dunk and extending the Bucks' lead to 16 points late in the second. However, there was a bright spot for the Lakers in the form of Bronny James, who displayed impressive growth as a professional. He finished with a career-high 17 points, marking a strong performance in his 30 minutes of play. Despite his efforts, the Lakers were unable to overcome the Bucks' dominance, with Giannis putting up 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists in a routine win for Milwaukee. For the Lakers, it marked the end of a grueling stretch of 6 games in 8 days, with some of those contests rescheduled due to the devastating fires in Los Angeles. With the Western Conference standings as tight as ever, the Lakers are currently in 4th place, just 2.5 games behind the second spot. It's clear that they're on track to face tough competition in the first round, potentially squaring off against the Golden State Warriors or the Denver Nuggets. Stephen A. Smith, in a recent appearance on First Take, made it clear that if the Lakers are healthy and their roster is complete, they should only have one real concern in the West: the Oklahoma City Thunder. Smith's stance was that barring any major setbacks, the Lakers should not fear any other team outside of OKC. Bobby Marks and Jay Will, however, disagreed with this assessment. They pointed out the razor-thin margins in the standings, with teams like Golden State and Memphis still posing potential challenges. Jay Will added that he believes the West is wide open, with several teams, including the Lakers, having a legitimate chance of making it to the Western Conference Finals. Even Minnesota, despite their recent struggles, could make a push if they manage to climb out of the play-in range. While the Timberwolves' playoff hopes remain uncertain, their recent performances and favorable schedule make them a team to watch. They could very well secure a spot in the conference finals if they continue on their current trajectory. As the playoff picture in the West tightens, teams like the Warriors are dealing with their own set of challenges. Last night, the Golden State Warriors found themselves in a tense situation when Stephen Curry suffered an injury during the third quarter of their game against the Toronto Raptors. The Warriors, who were leading at the time, continued to play hard but were rattled by the uncertainty surrounding Curry's health. Fortunately, Curry walked off under his own power, and the Warriors managed to secure a narrow victory. This latest injury scare only added to the already long list of setbacks for Golden State, but the team's recent success without Curry, particularly thanks to the contributions of Jimmy Butler, has raised hopes for their playoff run. Butler, who has been instrumental in the Warriors' recent surge, put up 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 12 assists in the win, continuing to solidify his role as a leader for the team. Draymond Green, too, stepped up, shooting 5 for 14 from three-point range for 21 points, a marked improvement from his previous struggles from beyond the arc. Green's ability to stretch the floor is crucial for Golden State, especially if Curry is forced to miss time. As the Warriors continue to fight for positioning in the playoff race, they are hoping that a combination of Butler's leadership and Green's offensive resurgence will help them weather the storm. Despite the victory, the question remains: can the Warriors sustain success without Curry? If Curry is sidelined for an extended period, the burden will fall on Butler to keep the team afloat. Fortunately for Golden State, their upcoming schedule includes several teams that are not currently in playoff contention, including the Raptors and the Spurs, giving them a chance to stay competitive without their superstar. The Warriors will need to capitalize on these opportunities to stay ahead of teams like the Clippers and Timberwolves, who are also fighting for playoff positioning. As the Western Conference continues to remain one of the most unpredictable and competitive in recent years, it's clear that any team in the playoff hunt could make a deep run. From the top-tier Thunder to the mid-tier Lakers and Warriors, and even the upstart Timberwolves, the race to the finish line is going to be one to watch closely. With a number of key injuries and rescheduled games affecting the standings, every game has the potential to reshape the playoff picture. The drama in the West is far from over, and it promises to be a thrilling ride to the postseason.